What's going on, kings? KingTyphon here, back with another video on Kaiju Kraft. It has been a while since I have posted, sorry about that. We have a lot of new updates for you guys to enjoy though. The first thing that we have brought is the new emote button. And if you could show one, hey, I don't know. My man's hitting the gritty. Nah, but shit, where's Kratos? Bro, give me the Kratos. And as you guys can see also in this new update, we do have this sling model. Whenever you have the item inside of your inventory, as soon as you put it inside of your hand, it no longer shows the sling. So it's very cool, just a quality of life. And another one of these is when you have this armor on, and you also have the pistol in that right side where the hand is. And whenever you put the pistol inside of your actual hand, it is no longer there. So you guys can see also. Take it out and I'll go back. But when you don't have the armor on, obviously it won't be there. So it doesn't look weird. Now there is also a new particle effect on the kaiju. And we have also updated the health on it and the strength and also the AI. So now if we add a bunch of soldiers and they start attacking him, he will just just one punches them. Right now he only has that one punch like attack. It's kind of basic, but later on he will be updated, and obviously the particle effect too, and the soldiers will actually go after him. Anyways, we'll go up to the mine and we'll add it, and now it depends on like your screen size. It will consistently be at there. And I know previous versions it was kind of off. We had the location of where you were actually looking, and now we can add on to it perfectly. I'm gonna add the melee, and as you upgrade with melee, certain abilities will change with it accordingly, like where we have the twin swords. So if I put this in my offhand and we start, actually we also have the activation particle effect too. I forgot to talk about that, is when you're over 90%, similar to Hoshina when he had that particle effect around him. I'll pop in that part, that clip right here, and he just looks crazy. Anyways, as we have the melee, the speed increases, the damage also increases. I know that was a big struggle in the previous versions. When you would use it, you felt like trash, but like, look at this, I'm just slicing through these guys. And also you can see the speed change too now, and also the jump. So now there's a little bit more movement with it. And now too, when speaking about movement, we also have a dash. Right now, if I set the controls, keybinds, and I go down to the dash, this actually works now. I'm just setting it to alt because it's a little bit easier to me, but as you can see, it projects you a little bit forward. Not crazy, but you can do it out of the air too. So it can be done anywhere. You don't even have to be on the ground. But as soon as that occurs, like, it's a lot easier to gain momentum and to really swing from side to side-ish. I feel like the dashing will definitely help, especially when you have the wall climbing. As you can see, I'm really progressing. It's a little bit harder to get with these sideways buildings, but and I like to use the slashing to kind of dash me forward sometimes, because the dash isn't really big. And we might do is we might add the ability to hold it and then limit the amount that you're able to hold it. So then if you're dashing, let's say you're a lot higher of a level, it'll allow you to gain more area while also keeping in control the amount. Also with this new dash mechanic, now we also have a Hoshina's first move, which we can see in third person. Whenever you hold the right click with Hoshina's dual swords in both hands, one in the off and one in the regular hand, and you press the dash button, Now you can see the twin slash that occurs from the particle effects. Very dope. And you can do it very often. Right now we don't have the animation for it. Combo with it and you can dash up and still if I can do it right. Oh my gosh. If you look down at him, you can still dash from any direction. Say you want to be from the wall. Oh, it didn't do it. Okay. Say you want to be on the wall and then just dash at him, kind of like Hoshina did inside of like closed tight areas. I guess this really helps too. Like if you get in the alleyway, that's something where you'd be best fit. Jeez, it's each one. But I guess alright, let's verse him in survival. Let's go, boy. All the damage, I guess. Damn. Okay. I'm glad to find that, but this new move with Kikoru's battle axe, if you also hold right click and are shifted in air, you can or crouching in the air. Sorry. You can, holy shit. You can bust. Hey yo, bust a nut. What did he say? Let me get out of here. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I keep hitting my head. But as you guys can see, it's similar to that first one. Obviously, the higher you are, the more power it does, so the bigger the explosion. So if we go up here, dash, boom, it will really explode the air, and you can see the particle effect. That particle effect is also temporary. I know I still have to get better at.
Moments later.
As you guys can see, more damage, bigger radius, and if we go ahead and grab, let's say, a group of basic, we should probably increase. And honestly, all the comments down below on whether or not we should increase damage or anything like that, just leave it down there for us, and we'll definitely take it into heat and change it. But as you guys can see, at a bigger, we're at the pigs, but at a higher height, and you go down and activate it. Holy
Come
shit.
on, man.
What the fuck was that? You go ahead and activate it. It'll be a lot bigger radius of damage. Yo, just slam the fuck out of them. I don't know why it didn't blow up more, but it does do a great radius. Of damage. And as you guys can see too now, there's a new swipe attack that the Primigenius does, and a new dash attack too. So as soon as the Primigenius is attacking through dash, as you've seen in a specific I don't know why they're not getting attacked. Yeah, should be. I will definitely have to fix some of that. It does hurt me. I don't know why these guys are just so good at shooting and keeping them back. But as you, they're just non-stop. Damn. As you guys can see, there you have animations. They're aiming. They're short. Damn, bro. Damn. They're short version. Oh fuck! I'm about to get hit. They on my ass, bro. Yeah. What? Damn, bro. Oh, watch out. Damn. Damn. And also with that, we do have a cleaner entity now. So if we go ahead and summon a Kaiju Kraft cleaner, they'll come and they'll actually clean the area up for you. And there's also a particle effect that plays on this, but also be careful now, because as soon as you, I know a lot of you guys are complaining about it being a chainsaw and it kind of not doing any damage whenever you turn it on and are near enemies, so now you can hit them and it's pretty effective. So just watch out whenever you're cleaning stuff. Make sure you're really far from them. Let's summon some more. But also, if you can see, these cleaners, whenever they see the kaijus, they don't want to be here. And maybe not the smartest way, because they don't know where the f to go. But, they're trying to leave. And we'll go ahead and add some more soldiers. As you guys can see, there's also different variants: long range, short range, and then there's the cleaners. Now let's spawn a bunch of them. I love the Primigenius and what they can do now, and also their damage. Ooh, there's also a green one, which is very interesting. Very rare to spawn. Ooh, a whole lot of them now. Damn. Can't even grab this, I'm lagging. I will look, I will look. Damn, bro. See the green one? And they're also doing damage against villagers. They'll go after them. So rip my villagers. Still have somewhat of an issue with animations. Soon that'll be fixed on the Primigenius, but I really do appreciate the new attacks that we have for him, and also the damage that they do on the entities. If I do emote, and they'll start coming after me compared to them. So if I go here and I start to emote, I can get their attention and kind of keep them away from other entities. Another thing too, we also have a couple more kaiju to showcase. So if we summon Phaneroplus, whatever the hell, this giant mushroom looking thing. And actually, if we have the hitbox here, I guess it doesn't pop up, but there's this weak point right in the middle of this entity where I've set another hitbox on top of it. You guys can see, if you spawn them in, they'll come in different variations. And with this also, you have to shoot in that weak point. And as soon as you know that weak point, you can kill them. But if you shoot outside of it and you hit it, it will just replicate. Yep, there is the one replication. Just like the show. And it'll make double. So you definitely want to make sure you hit in that. Oh my gosh. Right in that sweet spot. So I didn't list it, but if you press L, it will change the type of bullets that you have. I believe right now only the pistol has a different type of bullet. Yes. And right now I kind of made a mistake where I added the emo button. The same one as the different types of bullets, but the different animation that's supposed to play. And wherever you shoot, it will cause an explosion. So you definitely a little bit lighter explosion, not crazy. And also the animation will be fixed. This is a little bit obnoxious. It doesn't really belong with the first version. We keep the animation on the outside. And soon later we'll have the frozen. We'll have frozen bullets for it, and explosive type obviously right now. And also on that topic of that pneumatic chainsaw, with these they drop either good or bad rotten kaiju muscle. So depending on it, it's about like a 50% chance you get either good meat, but you want those for kaiju armors or any of the specific custom company kaiju armors, like combat suits and stuff like that. And now also there's different XP for different entities. So the bigger entities like the let's summon a couple. The Trichomphilia is a lot more XP than the Phaneroplus. Anyway, the mushroom guy, the spider guy, is a little bit more XP, and this is about halfway, the Primigenius. But now they all spawn in the wild along with soldiers. So now if we brought out the soldiers, they'll obviously all fight. And right now we have to update the AI of this Trichomphilia and also these guys. They need an attack animation, but they do attack when hit. I really do enjoy the Primigenius though. This update, I believe his attack set and his dashing attack and how it really damages buildings in the area, and also his swipe is very effective. And soon I want to also add some more animations for this big guy, the spider guy, and also allow him to be able to go on top of walls similar to like other spiders, and it would be very fun. Also want to see if we could rotate the model according to where the entity is kind of like on the wall. That would be really dope. With the animations also being smoother, I know it will help with the quality of life, but we also have this new transformation. And we transform. Now the head actually follows where you are looking. And 2, also there is a new speed boost. So you get speed boost, damage increase. So if we go over here and we attack one of these guys, ooh, shoot. We have the animation, and we also have 2 is the damage increase. As you guys see, I just one-shot this guy. Right now there's no hand. Soon we'll get the hand. Yeah, it's almost like a one-shot actually. Damn, this guy is strong. But now when you transform, it's a little bit more effective. Next update, we'll get the hand in there, and it'll work in first person. Be careful though, whenever you use certain weapons, like if you attach the battle sword to it, you will see like the outside of your enemy. You can use it. Currently, it doesn't look that great with the items in hand actually. Yeah, it doesn't really show up yet, so we have to add that, and then yeah, to have it stuck to my combat suit. But anyways, with the new boost too, you have an extra, a really high jump compared to the original one. As you guys can see, you can dash too. We're also going to add more animations for dashing, for running, to make it a little bit smoother. And we're going to add more abilities too, which will add the Kaiju No.8, but I really like to enjoy the start of this so far. And obviously we'll add more particle effects for the transformation in and out. And also we have this new Tachikawa Base locate. right here will show you where it is. So if we TP2/TP 2975 -63 -3854, should now see the Tachikawa Base. Thank you, Ducas, for the build. Very nice Tachikawa Base. And it's very massive, so it's very hard to get in. Massive pause on that, by the way. Sadly, entities do spawn inside, but give you guys the intake. These guys can walk in, and as you guys can see from the anime, this is the office where they would talk about whether or not you would get a letter. So over here, soon we'll have soldier. Probably be like standing right here. And also if I summon Kikoru, as you guys can see, actually looks really nice with the armor. It has no animations, but perfect. Kinda looks funky walking around. But you would probably meet these people here, and then you would talk to them, and then they will obviously give you the acceptance letter. And then after you get the acceptance letter, then you will be teleported into the kind of like the training area. And this is the exam letter which you'll receive to come over here and find the location. And if you guys don't know, we have events over in our Discord. So even though 2 of you guys have won that through our Discord challenge, I really do appreciate all that you guys do, either supporting through being active or liking or viewing, as it all comes back to me and brings out more for the mod, and definitely brings out more fire for continuing doing this. Just really give that emphasis on the support from Narrator 9207. He has been a Patreon supporter for a while, and we haven't been making any videos, which kind of sucks. And I really appreciate him because he is a real diehard fan of Kaiju Kraft and Kaiju in general, Kaiju No.8. Definitely thank you for all that you've done. And I believe for the next update, we will have a lot more stuff for survivability, and there's a lot of bugs that are still getting worked. So please reminder that this is just a beta. And also down below in the comments if you guys would like anything added specifically, or just look at some cooler things like moves that you want to see, and I appreciate you guys all for joining. Until next time, peace.